Alright, what's up YouTube? I thought I'd show you the Deutz here set up with the bale hauler slash pallet forks. Here's the our Deutz. It's a 6275, which is the narrow vineyard tractor. It's got the front 3-point hitch, as you can see here. It's got the front mount PTO as well. It's a 540 PTO in the front, 1000 or 540 in the back. I've got it set up here. I'm just waiting on my delivery from the freight company here. But as I mentioned earlier, you can't get a semi under this tree, so I have to go all the way out to the road with it to pick up my cart or my stuff. And the joiner is what's getting delivered today, and it weighs 860 some pounds, so I can't exactly just pick it up and carry it back. So hence the Deutz here. It's been running pretty much flawlessly, just with the exception of this hydraulic hose here has been leaking like a sieve. As you can see, there's the puddle where it's been pissing out oil. The hose here is not available. If you have ever dealt with any AGCO products, they actually are really good about, they have all their parts manuals online. If you go to AGCO parts books, you can look up, Deutz-allis, oh crap, I forget what else is on there, AGCO-allis, like AGCO, and then like a lot of other stuff that was bought by AGCO. The manuals are online. Oh, not manuals, rather, the parts books are online. But I looked the part number up and called the local dealer, and it is no longer available. So there's a place here in town that makes hydraulic hoses, so I just need to take it off and take it over there and have them make me a new one. And I think what I'll do when I do have them make me a new one is, see this sharp radius here, I think I'll just have them put a 45 on it, so I don't get rid of that sharp bend, which is, I think, what just caused it to leak. But other than that, the Deutz here has been running pretty much flawlessly. I need to change the oil on it here, and I guess when I do, I'll get some video of that up. But yeah, here it is. It's a Deutz 6275 orchard or vineyard tractor. It's got a big ass air-cooled, I guess I can show you the engine here. Big ass 250 cubic inch air-cooled diesel. And it's been pretty reliable. I've not had really any problems with it. I need to replace the fan belt, but that is going to be a nightmare because you have to take the front PTO clutch off, which I'm not looking forward to do, or not looking forward to, but it does kind of need a new fan belt. But it's 75 horsepower. Pretty much. Oh, this is embarrassing. I need to change the oil, or the hydraulic filter and the hydraulic oil while I'm at it. But other than that, it's in pretty good shape. Let's say here's the. There it is. If you're looking at buying one of these used, you can pick up the 6275s pretty cheap. Good luck finding the orchard model, but the 6275s, you can pick them up relatively cheap. I don't know why people don't seem to like them as much as deer, or I don't know if it's just that, people in the U.S. are kind of enamored with either Case or John Deere, but here it is. It's a pretty slick setup. Not pretty decent on fuel. Let's say, it seems like it burns maybe about 5 gallons an hour or something like that, or a little less, just kind of depending on what you're doing with it. But it's got the cultivator set up on it here. I just cultivated down the garden over there, and then in the back, I don't know if you can, I guess you can't really see it through the trees there, but there's our back garden. And I can use the same cultivator. Actually, rather, I have 2 of them, and I can use one of them on the Kubota, where I can cultivate through the plants and stuff here. Let's see. Here's I need to cultivate in between the onions here. It's just it's been so wet, I haven't been able to do it. But I've been kind of thinking about, maybe next year around the plants, I'll try using some trifluoran, which is a pre-emergent a herbicide. I haven't Haven't really decided yet for next year. We try and keep the spraying down to a minimum here around the grapes and stuff. This year I'm just going to use glycophosphate and out in the fields just to try and get rid of some of the thistles. I'll probably use some 2,4-D, but like I try and keep the spraying down to a minimum. I just don't really like doing it, but we're kind of getting to the point where mechanical weed control and mowing down around the grapes by hand or with a weed eater is just not really doable. So it's it's more of a labor saver. You could just do mechanical everything, but holy crap, it would just take it would take 20 or 30 hours a week just doing nothing but that just to keep the weeds down. But what I've been thinking about doing is the tractor has quite a pretty good hydraulic flow. I think it's 20 gallon a minute at I think it's either 1800 psi or 2000 or 2200 psi on the hydraulics. So what I've been thinking about doing is building a deal like a sidewalk sweeper that just has a tedder, the tedder fingers that would just go out and mechanically cultivate in between rows, where it just has hydraulic motor that spins where it's kind of like a broom but just has steel fingers on it and cultivates that way. So I may have that as a project for next year, but anyway, I've been rambling on here for long enough. I'll put the camera down and upload this.